I've been traveling the globe for the last decade riding with some of the best stunt riders, road racers, and street riders in the world. One thing we all have in common is that one time or another, we've all gone down. Crashing isn't that kind of thing that you learn through theory. The only way to get good at crashing is practice. But since we don't actually want to teach anyone how to lay it down, we're going to do our best to show you how to be ready for the crash when your time comes. If you really want to be ready to go down, there's only one place to start. They don't seem to have the same kind of laws and restrictions out in Texas as we do in California.
You can't imagine any hillbilly hardware going on out here.
Tim Barnes is a guy who crashed so many times, he had to come up with a way to protect his bike. He started Freestyle Ingenuity and has spent the last 7 years building indestructible crash cages.
We want them to be long enough that they protect like blinkers and mirrors and stuff like that, but short enough that if it hits something, it doesn't rip it off and hurt the bike. You know, there's kind of a happy medium in there. So, because if you just go down on asphalt, you low side the bike, it keeps all of it off the ground. You know, pegs are usually the first thing to go. You know, you've got to keep the impact away from the motorcycle so that it doesn't damage the bike. You don't want it, you know, inhibiting the rider at all. When he's riding the motorcycle, you don't want it interfering with his legs or anything like that. We're keeping all that in consideration, trying to get the stuff superior to anything else you've ever seen. This bike has been on the ground 2 times. The only thing that we redid was we repowder coated the cage. That was it. So I'll give you a sample.
Tim hand forges just about every part of his cage and took me for a quick tour of his new process. So Tim, I noticed you got a pile of hoops. That's got to take...
This is 1 day, actually. We can process about 250 cages a day.
Sounds like you got it down to a science. What are we going to be doing?
What we're going to end up doing is taking you guys to Yamaha Suzuki of Texas, where they're going to donate a couple of bikes so that me and you can go thrash them all weekend. And these guys are also going to teach y'all how to protect their road race bikes on the course. So these guys are going to show you what they wear to how they protect their motorcycle when they hit the ground.
Freestyle Ingenuity, here we are. Here we go.
What's up, buddy? Give me some knuckles. What have you been doing, man?
Asher, show the ladies what them eyebrows are good for. Show them.
Right.
That's my boy right
You
there.
heard it from the man right there. Welcome back to Superbikes. So let's check out the new digs. A nice new cement area.
This is nothing but a glorified storage shed. Yeah. We do shipping and receiving out of here and warehousing.
This is a pretty elaborate operation. Everything is made in USA. You don't contract any of the parts, anything
I don't even import the fasteners. I'm a control freak.
You just don't like it.
I gotta have it all right here.
So a looter
Would get shot. This is a neighborhood where you don't do that.
She's the one that I leave here with the gun, and nobody suspects her. A lot of times we dress her in brown.
You can't get in and out of here without being noticed. There's nothing I can do about it except shoot.
Better be careful.
I'm going there.
You're going.
It's time to finally see the 03 Yamaha R6 we're gonna crash tomorrow. So these guys are actually gonna give you motorcycles to crash.
And I'll introduce you to the head players on this deal. But yeah,
Wow.
they're gonna give me some bikes to tear up for the weekend. You get to ride with them too.
I don't know if I want a motorcycle to throw away. I mean, I always respect my motorcycles, but I do all my own stunts. That means that he gets away from the thing as quick as he can. That's why he designed crash cages. We're hoping it saves it.
We're hoping it saves it.
So it's not gonna be like a 79 Yamaha, right? It's gonna be something...
No, it's actually pretty new.
Well, good, let's check it out.
Let's go do the bikes first, the road race bikes first.
So you got your box stock GSXR 1000, it's an 08 to start with. Now, what class do you race this bike in?
This particular one will be in super stock and a super bike class.
What do you do to protect the bike when you're out on the track racing?
Got the Freestyle Ingenuity bars here. They don't have any bend in them, so you get a lot straighter bars, so you get better braking and high braking zones, give you the ability to put a little more power in your upper body, let the bike stay a little looser underneath you. Well, we also put the frame sliders on, These are replaceable pucks in case you do actually crash, Jason. It actually keeps the bodywork and the frame off of the ground.
All this stuff, you can just go in between races or in between practices, replace the stuff, and you can get back on the bike and ride the bike.
Absolutely.
The heavy suit for road racing. You got protective armor in here.
Yes, it's got the CE armor inside there. The expandable stretch panels in the arms here. Built-in knee protection inside here.
That's for contacting the ground when your knee dragging.
Yes, the replaceable knee sliders there, knee pucks.
It's got a hump on the back, right?
Yeah, speed hump, air hump. Made for aerodynamics in the event that you come off the bike as well. Protect your back a little bit.
What kind of speeds have you guys actually, unfortunately, hit the pavement in one of these types of suits?
That's the suit I went down about 100, 110 in, and it actually...
So you got day and night right there.
Pretty high-speed crash here. The air hump actually did its job, protected my neck. Foot peg actually went through here and pierced the arm a little bit, so the CE armor held up there as well.
Wow.
You can look inside that thing, put a little light in there maybe, and you can see where it actually broke through the styrene liner and cracked it in half.
I love it when people say, $500 for a helmet. That's why you put it on your head.
Donnie, is this the one that we're going to be using to trash? Yeah? Yeah, where's the other one?
Right there. 954.
There we go.
Sweet.
I appreciate it. I'll call you next time I need to tear something up. Love you.
Welcome back to Superbikes.
We got everything loaded up. The guys are going to meet us at the track. Me and you will take the car. You know how to work these seat belts?
So far, I don't have a good...
You ready for my help yet?
Nope.
And how about now?
You just want to touch me.
Finally, it's time to saddle up and roll out to the track and wreck a few bikes.
So here we are in Texas, the Texas Raceway. We're gonna go out and do some not your average everyday motorcycle riding.
Well, today what we're going to do is we're going to crash motorcycles on purpose. We're going to do what's called last man standing, which is when we throw our feet over the handlebars and everybody gets in an arena and it's crash up derby.
Knock everyone over.
Just knocking each other over, man.
So how do you protect yourself for that type of situation?
Well, we're going to have some elbow pads that go on them. We rock these. We use a short boot so that you got a little bit more flexibility.
Yeah.
These are knee pads. These cover the shin and all the way up on the quad. And then we got the helmet.
So now you guys are gonna throw your gear on, so go knock each other over, and the last guy standing is the winner.
Absolutely.